Zoro, the first mate of the Straw Hat crew, versus Killer Bee, the Jinchuriki of the Eight Tails. These two combatants skilled in the art of anime sword battle bullshit will be analyzed by me, Tim, on who would win a death battle. Looking at these two matchups, it's quite obvious why I would pair them up. Kishimoto saw Zoro and was like, I could do better. Bam, 8 swords. So Killer Bee wins, right? More swords equals more power. Wrong. It's more nuanced than that, because Zoro has quite the infamous epithet in the One Piece community, which makes this battle all the more intriguing. And that epithet happens to be Minority Hunter Zoro. And not only is Killer Bee black, but he might as well be a fishman too. So, that's a +2 in the Bloodlust for Zoro. And it doesn't end there, because if you thought that 8 swords was impressive, Oda saw Killer Bee and was like, nah. Give the boy Zoro, count it, 9 swords in his Ashura form. Okay, so I want to point out, I was actually wrong earlier. Killer Bee only carries 7 swords. But, I mean, he's an octopus. It only makes sense that he'd carry 8. But, no, I guess not. But technically, Semihara is a sword. So we are back at 8, baby. But 8 is still smaller than 9. So Zoro would still be at an advantage. Now, with all the minor nuances out of the way, let's get into the actual stats. First off, attack power. I think it would be pretty even. Killer Bee's tailed beast bombs can blow up mountains, and Zoro has cut up Pika, who is basically a mountain. Then, we get into speed. And Zoro just 100% blitzes Killer Bee. And wins. Well, it wasn't really a fair matchup to begin with. But here's how I think the battle would go, portrayed with basic PNGs just hitting each other. Zoro sees Killer Bee just minding his own business, and it's immediately on sight. Zoro goes for the first strike, but it's blocked with Semihara. And as Bee goes for a swing, Zoro counters with an onigiri, turning Semihara into sashimi. Then Bee pulls out his 9 swords and readies to attack. Zoro sees that, and he's like, I can do that too, and enters Ashura mode. Then both men go for the classic anime sword clash. And as the dust settles, all 7 of Bee's swords disintegrate. And just as Bee starts to transform, Zoro blitzes him before the transformation is complete. And the Minority Hunter Zoro claims another victim.